Good morning, you guys. So we have the Oracle of Shadows and Light today. How's everybody doing? Message of the day. Message of the day. Okay. Oops. Let's do that again. Usually when that happens, that means I need to shuffle more. Okay. Let's try again. How did I know that was going to come out? I had a feeling it was going to be this one. Shallow grave, you miss someone. So this card has come out for people in readings where somebody has transitioned from the physical realm to the non-physical realm and they're missing that person. And it has also come up in readings where the person that you're missing is your own self, your soul, your spirit, right? And especially with the monarch butterflies that are in the picture, that the monarch butterfly meaning for me, the interpretation for me, is that you're being called to something. You're being called on your spiritual path, and the butterfly kind of guides you through the transformation, through the journey to your true self. And so there are a couple of interpretations here. See which one applies to you. For the people who are missing, like people that you used to know on the physical realm and they're no longer embody, right? They're with you, but the reason why you quote miss them, that you don't feel them or like you miss their physical presence, is because you're looking for them in the physical, whereas they're not physical anymore. You have to look for them where they are, not where they aren't. So they're no longer on the physical realm. You have to look for them in the non-physical realm, meaning you have to look for them not with your physical senses, but with your internal senses, your sixth senses, right? So they give you signs such as sometimes I've had this conversation with a friend before where he was talking about I forget who he was talking about, but it was a relative of his, right? And he said that he suddenly felt this warmth and saw this kind of the sunlight was shining through on him, but it was like at a very opportune moment when he was feeling the presence of this person. And he just kind of knew inside his heart that that spirit was there with him. And so that's like a perfect example of how you can feel the presence of somebody that's in the non-physical realm. And also, I've had conversations with other people where their loved ones leave coins for them, in the car or something. They'll see on the carpet, they'll see a penny. And one person said to me, my dad leaves me pennies. And I said, I know. And I don't really know this person. Like was a customer that I only knew like as an acquaintance. And she never told me that her dad is in the non-physical realm. But when she said that, I just said, I know. Because it happens. Spirits leave little tokens, little signs for you to let you know that they're with you. And so basically, it's never really about like, the only reason why you feel like you miss somebody is because you don't know that they're present, that they are there. And so once you open up your internal senses and you realize that they are here, then you don't miss them anymore, right? Because they're here, just in a different form. And so For those of you who are more seeking your own internal self and missing your own self, this is about a journey of, you know, the thing about missing yourself, it's a good thing because you have awareness that there is a difference between your physical consciousness right now and that something is kind of off, something is not quite there, like you feel that void inside you. That awareness is so important as a start of your journey towards the rediscovering of yourself. So pat yourself on the back for that awareness, because not everybody has that awareness. Some people just keep going looking on the physical realm at external stimulation, external sources to look for this thing that they find missing, but they don't know that it's actually themselves that they're missing, right? So they go and they drink alcohol, or they do drugs, or they shop and buy another thing, and or they look for another relationship to try to kind of fill that hole, fill that void. And you can't really find it out there because it's inside you, right? And so the fact that you're knowing that you're missing yourself, that's actually a really, really important thing. And so congratulate yourself on this awareness. And this is a very good beginning point for you to look internally and to really, there's a message coming through about your spirit is wanting you to know not to define yourself by your past, like things that you may have done or felt or experienced in the past. They don't define you. You are who you create yourself to be right now and into the future. So so maybe you make decisions like, I didn't like who I was before. I didn't like what I did before, how I felt before. Okay, that's a good awareness there too. And so you make your decision to be different now, or you make your decision to be more kind, more loving to yourself. And from this moment on, you be easier on yourself, right? And so you get to create yourself who you want to be, how you want to be, who you want to become, and you don't need to carry the baggage from the past. They're saying that you don't have to, because a lot of times when people, if they're feeling bad about themselves, it's usually about something that happened before. And you don't, yesterday's gone. You are, who you decide to be right now. You are who you decide to be for today, for tomorrow, So you don't have to carry all of that past stuff with you. So that's a message for some people out there that have been doing that, like beating yourself up about that. And so the fact that this is it says shallow grave, I kind of feel like it's talking about that, like it's not a really deep grave that you have to like crawl out of, like it's a far way for you to go to reach the surface, to reach the point where you do find yourself. Because if you know where to look, it's not that hard to find yourself. And it's really just about that point of harmony, that point of joy, because it's a feeling, it's a frequency. If you ask, it is given. If you ask for your spirit to be there and you listen, you open yourself up to pay attention to your spirit being there, you'll feel your own presence. You'll feel the presence of your higher self, your inner self. And it's not that hard. It's shallow. It's not like a really deep, long journey to go find yourself. In each moment that you're feeling some point of joy, that's your spirit right there experiencing joy with you. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, have a beautiful day, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.